Hi, welcome to What's Happening. Here are the top 5 stories. At number 1, the first ever Africa Climate Summit commenced on Monday with a strong focus on amplifying the voices of African leaders in addressing the pressing issue of climate change. With Africa being the continent most affected by climate change despite contributing the least to global warming, the summit aims to secure increased global support and financing for climate action in Africa. The event, co-hosted by the African Union and Kenyan President William Ruto's government, saw the launch of a ministerial session and the arrival of over a dozen heads of state, demonstrating their determination to exert greater influence on the global stage. At number 2, the Judiciary Staff Union of Nigerians, JUSUN, has directed its members to shut down all courts across the country on Tuesday and Wednesday. This decision aligns with the Nigerian Labour Congress and the Trade Union Congress call for a 2-day warning strike to protest the economic hardship faced by Nigerians due to the sudden removal of fuel subsidy by the federal government. In a memo signed by its National Secretary, L.M. Adetola, JUSUN instructed all its branch and chapters to ensure a complete lockdown of all courts. This development comes as the Presidential Election Petition Court at the Abuja Division of the Court of Appeal had scheduled Wednesday to deliver its judgment on 3 petitions seeking to remove President Bola Tinubu from office. At number 3, former governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Mohammed Sanusi, during a virtual religious event, addressed the issue of economic hardship in Nigeria. Sanusi expressed that it would be unfair for him to solely blame President Bola Tinubu for the country's economic challenge. He emphasized that Nigerians who expected him to criticize the president were deliberately seeking to provoke him. Sanusi further explained that he felt compelled to deviate from the religious theme of the event to remind Nigerians about his stance on the poorly managed economic policies of the previous administration. At number 4, Zimbabwe's President Emerson Mnangagwa was on Monday sworn in for a second term after being declared the winner of last month's disputed election as a promise to lift millions out of poverty. Zimbabweans went to polls on August 23 to elect a new president, parliamentarians and local council members, but the main opposition party described the result as a gigantic fraud. In a speech after being sworn in, Mnangagwa pleaded for unity in the aftermath of the polls, promising to revive the ailing economy. At number 5, the Nigerian Union of Journalists, South-South Zone and the civil society organizations have strongly condemned the invasion of AIT and Ray Power FM station in Rivers State by suspected state government agents. During the invasion, which occurred on Sunday, the assailants, accompanied by armed security personnel, used bulldozers to dismantle the transmission mast, causing it to collapse onto the transmission room, damaging vital equipment. The media organization Dar Communications plc also saw partial demolition of its engineering house. This act has sparked outrage among journalists and civil society members who view it as a severe violation of press freedom and democratic values. Calls for an investigation and accountability are mounting up. That's all for now. See you next time on What's Happening.